Hi, my name is Willie Lawson of To the Heart of the Matter, and I had to get to this because it's really been bothering me. A couple of days ago, my friend Alfonso Rachel did a video where he answers the question that he gets all the time, and I get it too a little bit, but not nearly to the degree that he does for sure. What I think about Candace Owens. And he sort of answered it in the same way that I would have answered it. I think the only mistake he made was answering it all. Because we are in a culture now that we are on team this or team that. And you can't have any other thought, opinion about pretty much anything. You're either on one team or the other. And what he basically said was, it's interesting that people think about what he thinks about Candace Owens when she doesn't seem to care what he thinks. So why does anybody else? I have the very same view. People ask me and I go, she's okay. She's doing her thing, and that's great. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm like Zoe, I'm pretty sure nobody's asking her about me. No one's asking her about somebody who's done over 3,000 podcasts of the conservative nature and been red pilling it since March of 2008, even through the whole time where there was a black president. So, and for me, that is an accomplishment. But no one's asking her about me, so I'm sure she doesn't know. There's probably no way that she can know. And if she did, I'm sure she doesn't care. And basically, that's pretty much all he said. But because he doesn't seem to be all down with what Candace is doing, and he pretty much ignored his own personal experience. He didn't ignore his own personal experience with Candace and Kirk. That he shared that with us. Now he's a hater. Now he's bitter, and which none of it's true. As a matter of fact, if you actually listen to what he says that he wishes her the best, that he supports her and all her channels, YouTube, Twitter, the whole nine, and for the most part, he's down with it. Now there are things that he doesn't agree with, and this is part of being a conservative. And I think a lot of you are new to the game. Part of being a conservative is that you don't have to walk an ideological lockthink with everybody. You know what? You can, if you need to, if the subject matter is such that if you need to disagree with Rush Limbaugh or Mark Levin, you can. And you know what? They're good with it too. And my guess is that Candace Owens is a smart woman, and I don't think that she thinks that everybody is going to agree with her on every jot and tittle, that every word that falls from her lips is somehow blessed with beauty, and that conservatives, especially black conservatives, may have a different thought or opinion and may look at something beyond the surface. Now, I'm going to say something that he wouldn't say because he's a whole bunch nicer than I am. White conservatives love it when somebody who has this face talks against the Democrat Party. White conservatives love that. And they are quick to make them microwave heroes, microwave celebrities. They love that. And how I know this is I've seen it more than once. I've seen it a number of times. And what I hope is that Candace Owens doesn't feel that same wrath and that same, oh my God, when the election's over. And I think that Trump will win again. And when that happens, what happens to the movement? What happens to Brexit Blexit at that point? Does it continue? Does it do its work in urban America? What happens? Does it continue? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, though, won't we? Will Prager hold on to her? We saw what happened when things got a little dicey at TPUSA. We saw what happened, right? When things get a little dicey. I like Dennis Prager, and I hope that Dennis Prager and the Prager folks will be able to weather, whatever happens if things get a little dicey again. I think Zoe's great. I always have. And I think I always will. I don't think that he was being bitter. I don't think that he was hating. He just answered the question. I think the only mistake that he made was answering your damn question out loud. I'm not a hater of Candace Owens, but I've seen this before. If you want to see how this game is played out, go back and watch how white conservatives, and I'm going to say it that way because that's what it is, how white conservatives treated Sonny Johnson and how that all went down. And then ask Sonny about it, how it all went down. So that's what you need to do. I hope the same thing doesn't happen to Candace Owens. I'm guessing that it will, though. The process is the process. And that's how it works. Write your comments below. You can check out my other platforms. The links are in the description box. Till we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.